As you can see, I'm all sweaty already, but I kind of have to laugh because when I think about what I'll be doing next month, this is small beans. Stick around to the end of this video to see what I'm going to be doing next month. Hello family and friends. I'm coming to you from the North Country Scenic Trail and the Manistee River Trail. So this is one of the trails that I've only done partial. I've done this section of the North Country Trail, but I have not done this entire section of the Manistee River Trail. So I am starting out on another evening. I have dropped off my granddaughter and I am about to set off into the unknown. Unknown to me because I've not done the whole thing. So we are at a fork here in the trail, and we are going to head the direction of the Manistee River Trail. And then at some point tomorrow we'll loop onto the North Country Scenic Trail and come back to the trailhead Thursday on that. So we are just going to have a super leisurely 2-night, 2.25 day trip. I don't know if today counts for a quarter day or half day, whatever. It's just going to be slow and fun. And hopefully we don't break our necks. Or I don't break my neck. This is a great little area. There's the backwaters of the big Manistee River. This little bitty ridge. And then down there you've got road. So it's a nice little bridge walk between road and river. I know I just started this trek, but I was very grateful to see this already. That is the Manistee River. So this has got to be one of my favorite hikes that I've done so far, just because we are walking beside the Manistee River just about this whole trail so far, and it's just gorgeous. And then over on that tall tree line across the river, the North Country Trail runs, and that's what we'll be on tomorrow. Unfortunately, on that side, you don't get the views of the river, so we are doing that tonight. It's lovely. Beautiful. This bridge is a little sketchy though. Right now, I am perched precariously, let's see here, on a log that may or may not fall off the bank here. I think I'm safe, but you never know for sure. So I'm just decide. This is a designated camping spot over there. So I'm trying to decide if I want to stay there tonight. I think there's several trees that I could hang my hammock from, or if I want to push on down the trail a little bit. So a pro tip from a not pro, always check around the base of the tree to see what you might find before you decide to set up a hammock. So one of the things that I have had for a couple of years is my hammock, and it's a woods trail. I guess that's probably going to be backwards. So go this way. Woods trail. I bought it off of Amazon. I don't really know any details about it. Let's tighten it. Take two, and hopefully this time I don't end up on my butt, on the ground. Oh, it's so scary. Son of a gun. So I'm about 2 feet off the ground. Porcupines will be in my butt. I do not like this setup. So this is my top quilt. It's a Zuba Leaves Alplive T400 ultralight down sleeping bag, and it's a 50-degree comfort bag. I usually unzip it and use it for a quilt, or like a quilt. I'm just going to go ahead and get it into my hammock so it can start to re-inflate, I want to say. Camp is all set up over there, and I'm on the side of this steep embankment looking down onto the Manistee River, and I could not think of a more lovely place to be this evening. Good morning. It is day 2 of my little 23-mile loop adventure on the North Country Scenic Trail and the Manistee River Trail. Oh, hello. So we just started with a deep descend, and now we're gonna ascend this little hill here. It's a beautiful morning. It did not rain last night, so that was great, but I did wake up with a damp sleeping bag and everything just because of the dew. So tonight we will do a tarp and hope for a better night's sleep, because I was also up from 3 to 5, 3 to about 5:30 this morning, just couldn't sleep. So we'll get some work in here today, and we'll see what tonight brings. So a lot of changes since the last time I was hiking. All the ferns are dying. Definite signs that summer is about over. Boo! So I am back on the North Country Scenic Trail, and at this point I'm just going to look for a place to stop because I've done the mileage that I want to do, leaving me 8 miles to do tomorrow. So just going to, like I said, look for a good spot to camp, and I'll bring you along. So, day 2 hike is all done. I've got myself a little campsite right off the trail, like literally. The trail is right here. And my camp spot is right there. So I won't get lost in the morning getting back to trail. That's one bonus. I don't know how many miles I did today, simply because the app that I use for the North Country Trail does not give the mileage for the Manistee River Trail, so I'll have to figure that out. I think I've only got 5 miles left, so between last night and today I did 18, about 18 miles. So I'm all set to crawl into my hammock and do a little Bible reading and go to bed early because I'm tired and I did not sleep good last night. So hopefully tonight's a better night for that. Anyhow, we'll see you tomorrow on the North Country Trail, finishing our loop at Red Bridge. Day 3 of my 23-mile loop, and I have got just over 6 miles to get to the car. But I am still in my hammock. I just wanted to show you my view. The tree's kind of in the way, but good morning. I am all packed up and ready to head to the car. Got about 6 miles to go, but first of all, I just wanted to read a little of my scriptures verse for the morning. And I'm going to be reading out of Job, and I'm reading 7 through 10. It says, "But ask the animals, and they will teach you, or the birds of the air, and they will tell you, or speak to the earth, and it will teach you, or let the fish of the sea inform you. Which of all of these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? In his hand is the life of every creature and the breath of all mankind." So I said goodbye to the campsite and we're heading down trail. It's a lovely, lovely morning. No breeze. Just very cool and comfortable for walking. the path goes off that way and then walks up, where is it? There, right through there. And then it continues around the front of the hill, and the top of the hill is up there. So I just took a little rest here on that log. Cute little camping area. And I'm gonna grab my poles and get back to the car. Now I love stumps like this because when you take your backpack off, it's much easier to get your pack on when it's elevated. So you set your pack on top of there and slide it on rather than hoisting it up from the ground. That's my amateur tip of the day. Oh, the moss is so green. Hey there, I'm coming to you from home base. I am obviously still in my hammock because it's one of my favorite places to be, but I just wanted to let you know that that video clip you just saw of me falling on my butt happened for a couple of reasons. Number one, I attempted to use a different type of hammock hanging system. Normally I was attempting to use these Night Eyes cam jams along with the paracord, and the paracord was rated at 500 pounds, and I'm a big girl, but I am not anywhere near 500 pounds, so I don't know if I just need to get different cord or what, but this happened after 2 nights using it. Now I might just need a different method of tying it around the tree, I don't know. But thanks to Tony from Random Adventures 2.0, who actually gave me the advice of the cam jams, and I do love them for hanging like a clothesline, or I use them on my rainfly, and that's fantastic, and I will continue to do that. But I think for my actual hammock, I feel much more secure using the straps that I have, and the fact that they're adjustable, it makes it really easy if I have different distances between trees. So that is what I learned, and that is why I fell on my booty today. Yesterday, actually. 2 days ago. At some point when I was camping, I fell on my butt, and you saw it. Thank you for sticking around for this whole video, and I told you earlier that if you stuck around to the end, I was going to be announcing where I'm hiking next month in October, and I am going to be hiking a section of the Appalachian Trail, also known as the Appalachian Trail, depends on where you're from and how you pronounce it. But I'm going to be hiking with my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, and then my other brother-in-law. And we are going to do approximately, I think it's 52 miles. We're going to start at Unicoi Gap, or end at Unicoi Gap, not sure yet, and then go 50 miles north. So we're excited. I am going to be recording video on that trip, so I invite you to come along and explore with me on that journey as well. If you've enjoyed this content, please like the video, click the subscription button and notifications, and then share it with a friend. Thank you, and God bless.